Good afternoon, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is October the 29th. It's a beautiful Saturday down south here in Auburn, Alabama. Today we're going to do the MTB Pro unboxing for the month of October. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and MTB was so kind to set up a fund where you can go on there and get more research and information on breast cancer and how you can yourself make an impact and help defeat that horrible disease. I know family members of mine have been impacted with it, and I'm sure you have some too. But let's get right into this. Okay. Like what we see here. Get out our bait card here. First we have the Raschi Silent Square crankbait. This crankbait, I've heard a lot about it. Have never thrown it. It does have a unique system incorporated where it completely eliminates the need for you to go out and tune your crankbaits once you get them out of the package. Sometimes they don't run straight through the water column fresh out of the package due to the line tie not being centered. And Storm has engineered a lip and tie mechanism where you tie on there and it adjusts while running through the water column. Also, the lip is constructed out of circuit board, which is very durable. This is a baby bass color imitation. It's a good looking bait there, and I mean, it's definitely a bait to be thrown this time of the year for sure, but it looks good, and that retails for $8.99. Next up we have a Supersonic Joint Strike Pro crankbait, and this crankbait comes in the Ghost Shad coloration. It's floating. It goes to a 3-foot depth. It has a spoon-shaped bill on it to give it some erratic action. And also, the neat thing about this bait is this jointed head. That's pretty interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a swim bait that had that joint there. So I'm sure that's going to give it more lifelike swimming action throughout the water column. And yeah, this is the size 70 Strike Pro Supersonic Joint. Next up in our Pro box we have the Pepper Grassworm by Venom Lures. This, my fellow fishing freaks, is quite the bass catching special, specifically big bass. And this worm looks great. I've never heard of the company. It's endorsed by Dave Morris, whoever that is, but anyway, good looking worm. It says that it's extra soft, better quality, heavy salt, and trigger scent lure, and they're based out of Ohio. And you could rig this, honestly, what I would do, I would Texas rig it. That's a 4/0 hook. The problem with these big worms is once they hit it initially, don't set the hook right away, because sometimes they gulp the rest of it up, and that's when you're gonna get your fish catches, because it is such a large bait. I mean, some of these fish, they're not gonna be able to hammer it all in one swipe. So very cool, some venom worms. Next up we have the Nasty Thumper. Now, I've already unpackaged this Nasty Thumper and tested it out. This is a vibrating jig, similar to a chatterbait, not a chatterbait, but a Finch Nasty Thumper. This is the 3/8 ounce. It has a blade that is straight. Most chatterbaits and vibrating jigs that I throw have a curve to the front of that bill, probably to help it track straight. This, however, has a very erratic darting action throughout the water column, and it's still a good bait. I have yet to catch a fish on it, and I'm trying to make that change. That's why I'm out here today. I'm going to do a little fishing. I'm going to try to knock out a slam. But if anything, I just want to catch some fish for you guys. So what I'm doing here is I've paired this with the Charlie's Worm Baby Juke. This is essentially a smaller version of a fluke. And I've put that there. I've bitten off the tip of the fluke itself, or the Baby Juke, and I've slid it along the shaft of this nasty Thumper vibrating jig, and it has a white pearl skirt, and I've paired that up with a 7-foot rod with some braid on it for $5.29, and the Baby Jukes from Charlie's Worms retail for $4.99, and that was a pack of 8, I believe. Pack of 8. Next up in our box, we have some KG Worm Hook 17. This company is Decoy. It's Decoy. It's based out of Japan. These are some worm hooks, 3/0, and you get 7 of those in there for $4.19. So that's a pretty good deal. And then we have some bass attractant. Now, this bass attractant has had me stumped since I got this box, because this company, I've heard about it, I've seen it on Instagram, I don't know anyone specifically that has fished with this brand. I think this is a new scent for this company, and the company is called Bass Dynasty. They have sent us a bass attractant, and this scent is bluegill. And guys, I've seen the gooey, honey type scents before. It has the consistency of honey. It's very sticky and thick. It is liquid, so you can pour it in a bag and just get it over all of your baits, or it's sticky enough where you can just apply it to the bait as you're using it, so you don't waste any of this scent. And this is a 1/4 of an ounce for $2.50. But lastly, we just have our Dibble Digest and our MTB Pro sticker. And this Dibble Digest is covering 7 ways to catch fish when they're out deep, ledge fishing 101. Looks like it's got a lot of good information in here. It's got some contests, and yeah. But anyway, guys, I hope you were having a great month. I hope you were catching some good fish. Down here in the south, it's weird. The weather's been cold and it's gotten warm. Like today, I think it's in the mid to upper 80s, and it's the end of October. It's almost November, guys, and these fish are confused, I believe. But hopefully it just prolongs this feeding spell that they're in, and once it stays cold, they really get active. So we'll see, guys. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Having a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this unboxing with FourFinsFishing. My name is Alex. My dog Loomis is under the table. We're out here at the pond. We're ready to fish, and we are ready to catch them and get them on camera for you guys. Stay tuned. Till next time, God bless.